Joining us now to talk about his take on what we know about the two different approaches to running the economy. Scott Bessent, Key Square Group CEO and founder, and we've highlighted it again and again, Scott, that we talk about the revenue side of things and what to do, whether to go up or down with taxes, but neither side seems to be talking about the outlay side, the spending side of things, which needs to be addressed. Do you have an idea how to do it, or how would 47? What would we call him? How would a second Trump presidency approach that?
Well, Joe, I think thanks for having me.
Yep.
Look, I think we can look back to what happened in Trump 1.0 and see the success there, but what we have now is a spending problem. Harris and Biden have blown out the deficit. We are at 7% of GDP. We've never had that before when we're not in a recession and not in a war. And what do we have to show for it? I don't know, 8 charging stations? I mean, so I think President Trump, I've had extensive conversations with him. We have a plan to talk about the discretionary spending, getting that under control, except for military, keep increasing the military, and go from there.
What's the plan to get? And I need to give you the, well, what about it? And Trump blew out the deficit too, or else Twitter blows up if you don't say that every single time. So neither administration was very fiscally responsible.
No.
Okay,
Let's go back to January 2020, and I think we have to stop the clock for a year.
Okay.
Because of COVID.
Because of COVID. Okay. But the people say the Trump tax cuts added to the deficit. You've heard that, I know.
Sorry?
Trump tax cuts added to the deficit.
Trump tax cuts, you go up before you come down. Trump tax cuts would have paid for themselves by 2022 because it's a growth strategy. Reason I've come out from behind my desk for this election, because I think this is the last chance for America to grow its way out of this debt problem. If you can increase growth, you can change the trajectory. And everything that I'm seeing from Harris, Biden is more taxes, more regulation. We go into kind of a European-style malaise. The government spending gets to be a bigger and bigger percent of the economy.
The lowest quintile right now, I think, Scott, of people, it's $64,000 of help, however it comes, whether it's the tax credits where you actually get a check, whether it's food stamps, whatever it is, it now equals, it was $7,000, I don't know, 40, 50 years ago, real terms, and now it's $64,000. So that the lowest quintile, you can do almost as well staying at home instead of. So that was the point from a piece earlier from Phil Graham this week in the Journal.
Well, look, I think we got to get Americans.
That's where the spending is.
I think we got to get Americans back into the job market,
right.
And you do that with real wage increases, which we've seen negative real wage growth and from households during Harris Biden.
What are you doing about the costs? You say he's going to actually reduce costs.
Yeah, look.
Beyond the efficiency plan that he's going to run with Elon Musk, he has not talked about that at all.
Well, Andrew, let's look at this. Historically, the U.S. federal government takes in about 17.5% to 19% of revenues. Right. Since 2000, that we've run about a 3% budget deficit. Since then, we've gotten to 7%. We've gotten to 7% because these folks, they have taken the spending up. So, we have to reprivatize the economy.